with a sudden revelation of the true intentions of Math Vader. The faith of the furious Mathtastic Five has crumbled and drastically changed. What seemed to be a perfect plan to make the universe a math-welcoming place has turned into a nightmare for the remarkable Five. How can everything be lifted from the doom when the only man championing the math universe is no longer here? In this season, we will rewind back to where everything started, how the Mathtastic camp was formed, and we will find out the origin of the super kids who were granted the power to solve. An epic story awaits, and more challenges loom only here in Mathtastic 5.
Good day, math heroes! I am Sir Ike, the professor. Welcome to the most awesome, most amazing, most fantastic way to learn math. We have loads of adventure in store for you. Are you excited? Are you wearing your superhero costumes? I hope you are, because today you will acquire yet another superpower in solving problems involving numbers with the help of none other than the Mathtastic 5. Math heroes, for today's lesson, you will learn another super technique in defining and identifying percentage, rate, or percent, and base. Before we begin, we must revisit some of the lessons we discussed in the previous episode. When it's review time, there is only one person to call, one of your favorite Mathtastic heroes. Here comes Super Driller.
Hello, math heroes! Welcome back to the math universe. I am Super Driller, your review hero. For today's review, you need to multiply whole numbers by decimals. Are you ready? Let's go! Number 1. 1 6/10 times 10 equals n. The answer is 16. Number 2. 6 times 12 hundredths equals n. The answer is 72 hundredths. Number 3. 15 times 20 hundredths equals n. The answer is 3. Number 4. 100 times 10 hundredths equals n. The answer is 10. Number 5. 120 times 5 hundredths equals n. The answer is 6. I hope you got all the right answers, math heroes. If not, just remember, constant correct practice makes perfect. See you on your next quest. Math in a day!
Super Driller gives the most thrilling, most challenging quizzes, right? Well, he has more coming up. But for now, allow me to take you on yet another journey. Coming up next is your favorite math adventure time. Are you ready? Math heroes, it's not a plane, it's not a bird, it's Super Math.
I have traveled across the galaxy with a mission to share the most incredible stories to help you understand math better. Math heroes, let me tell you today's math adventure. After visiting a big school in EB Magalona, the professor decided to drive by one of the famous restaurants in EB Magalona. He wanted to treat his friends a sumptuous lunch. They were enjoying each other's company, and when they finished eating, the owner of the restaurant gave them a surprise. What made them more excited is when they found out that the owner of the restaurant offered them a discount. From 1,295 pesos, they were given a 20% discount. How much will the professor save from this discount? Math heroes, let's find out. Math in a day.
There you go, math heroes! A fun day with my friends. A lucky one too, because we had a 20% discount for the total cost of our lunch. Speaking of 20%, our lesson for today has something to do with percent. So get ready, math heroes, for another mathtastic day. The given problem is an example of a problem on percentage, where B or base is associated by the word of. R or rate is associated with percent. P or percentage is the result when you multiply the base and the rate. The formula for finding the percentage is P equals B times R. From the problem, we have learned that 20% is the rate. A rate is the number compared to 100. It usually has either a percent sign or the word percent with it. Meanwhile, 1,295 is the base. Base is the number that represents the whole or the entire amount. What we are looking for is the percentage. It is the number or the amount that represents a part of a whole. Math heroes, now that you all know what we are looking for, let's find the answer using the formula P equals B times R. As you already know, we cannot directly multiply 20% to 1,295. What we are going to do is to change the rate first into decimal before we apply the formula. So 20% becomes 0.20 or 20 hundredths because 20 divided by 100 is equal to 0.20 or 20 hundredths. Now let's multiply. P equals 1,295 times 20 hundredths. 0 times 5 equals 0. 0 times 9 equals 0. 0 times 2 equals 0, and 0 times 1 equals 0. 2 times 5 is equal to 10. Write 0, carry 1. 2 times 9 equals 18, plus 1 equals 19. Write 9, carry 1. 2 times 2 equals 4, plus 1 equals 5. And 2 times 1 equals 2. Our answer is 25,900. Now, we count the number of decimal places from our factors. There are 2, so we move the decimal point from the rightmost to the left. Our final answer is 259. Therefore, 20% of 1,295 is 259. I saved 259 pesos. We may also use Tekan's triangle, which is a strategy to remember the formula in solving problems involving percent. Percentage or part of a whole is on top, meaning P equals B times R. Rate or the number with percent symbol beside it is at the right because rate is percentage divided by base multiplied by 100. Base or the whole or total is at the left because base is percentage divided by rate. Remember to always change the rate to decimal form before computing. Let's try to find the base using the mentioned formulas. Find the value of n if 30% of n is 12. First, let's identify the parts. 30% is the rate, 12 is the percentage, so therefore n is the base. Before solving, let's change the rate first to decimal. 30% will now become 30 hundredths. Now it's time to use our formula B equals P divided by R. B equals 12 divided by 3/10. Having the prior knowledge in dividing whole numbers and decimals, we have to make 3/10 into a whole number and add 0 to the dividend, which is 12. Our new equation is 120 divided by 3. Dividing normally, we know that the 120 divided by 3 will give us a quotient 40. Therefore, 30% of 40 is 12. Math heroes, why don't we try another example? This time, let's use the formula for rate. Find the unknown number. 49 is n% of 70. Here, the rate is unknown, and what we will be able to solve is the rate in decimal form. Remember to change it to percent. Using the formula R equals P divided by B times 100, we have 49 divided by 70 times 100. 49 is smaller than 70. Therefore, we put a decimal point after 9 and add 0. 490 is now divisible by 70. 490 divided by 70 equals 7. 7 will be placed after the decimal point, thus giving us the final answer 7/10. The final step is to multiply 7/10 by 100 to change it into percent. 7/10 times 100 will give us an answer 70%. Hence, 49 is 70% of 70. The rate is 70%. Congratulations, math heroes! I am so proud of you. You have successfully conquered the task. There's more coming up. But first, let's wonder together with our wonder hero, the Wonder Woman.
Hello, math heroes! I heard you're all doing well. I wonder if you have mastered the skills. Can you still remember the definition and how to identify the base, percentage, and rate in a problem? Let's see. What is the symbol or sign for percent? The symbol or sign for percent is this. How will you define percentage, rate, or percent and base? Percentage is a part of a whole. Base is the whole or total. Rate is the number with the percent sign or symbol. When solving, always remember to follow steps or the formula. P is equal to B times R. Step 1. Change percent to decimal. Step 2. Multiply the decimal and the base. Step number 3. Write the answer with label. If you need to find the base, use the formula B is equal to P divided by R. And for the rate, R is equal to P divided by P times 100. For rate, don't forget to put the percent symbol in your answer. Math heroes, it's now time for Mathastic Trivia. Earlier, the professor used the Tekans triangle, a special triangle used to remember the formula involving base, rate, and percentage. But do you know why it is called a triangle? Triangle comes from the Latin word triangulus, which means three-cornered or having three angles. From the roots tri, which means three, and angulus, which means angle or corner. Now you know. Great job! All my wonders have been answered. See you again, and remember, never lose your sense of wonder. Math in a day!
Math heroes, I know that you already learned a lot. However, the job is not yet finished. You are now in your final quest with the lightning fast with math task. It's time for the lightning thinking with Brainstorm.
Math heroes, let's begin the lightning thinking. Ready your pens and papers and answer the storm learning task. Using the correct formula, solve the problems. Number 1. Find the 3% of 20 using the formula P is equal to R times B. The answer is 6/10. Number 2. Find the missing number in 26 is 40% of n using the formula B is equal to P divided by R. The answer is 65. Number 3. What is the missing number in 60 is n% of 80? Use the formula R is equal to P divided by B times 100. The answer is 75%. Did you get all the right answers? If you did, that's great! Congratulations, Math Heroes! We will see each other in your next quest. Good luck! Math in a day!
Math Heroes, the Mathassic 5 and I had a super amazing time with you. But it won't be the Mathassic 5 if we are missing one superhero. He always hides in the dark and looks for super kids in the math universe doing their homework. Look around, he might be taking a picture of you. It's photo time once again with Batmath.
After searching every corner of the universe, I present you the Math Hero of the Day, Naomi Haniel M. Espinido, Dao Elementary School, Division of Mabalacat City, Region 3. Show us your true power by sending your picture while watching our Mathtastic 5 episodes in our Facebook page. Just search Mathtastic 5 or post your photos with a hashtag Mathtastic Hero and be featured in our next Mathtastic 5 episodes. Watch out for updates on the social media pages of DepEd TV channel. I am Batmath and I will find you.
Do you have what it takes to become a math hero? Be part of the brilliant heroes with me and the amazing 5. This has been Sir Ike, the Professor. Mathtastic 5, assemble!